Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah, and in this week's video, I have a grocery haul and 2 what's for dinner recipes. So this week we went to Aldi for the grocery haul, and then for the what's for dinner recipes, we actually broke out the grill for some grilling because it is officially grill weather. So you want to stick around. These are good ones. Thanks so much for watching. Let's go through the grocery haul. So first we have 2 bags of tortilla chips. We got a loaf of this 45 calorie bread. My mom likes this, so we got this for my mom. This is actually from Publix instead of Aldi. So we went to Publix for a couple things we couldn't find at Aldi. One of them was chives. So we got some chives at Publix. And then we got 4 cans of these no salt added green beans. So Abby had to go to the vet last week because she has a little bit of a limp. And basically the vet said that she's got some arthritis and she needs to lose 10 pounds. So he told us to put her on a green bean diet, and we have to start replacing some of her food with green beans. So the green beans are for Abby, and you'll probably be seeing a lot more green beans in the grocery hauls because she's going on a green bean diet. So those are for Abby, and these are all the things we got at Publix, just these things. We got some lettuce for salads. Got some strawberries. These are on sale for $1.59 this week. Got some balsamic vinegar because I saw some recipes that looked good and used balsamic vinegar, so I got some of this. We got some salsa for the chips and some salsa con queso. So we've never tried this specific kind before, so we're gonna try that with the chips and we'll let you guys know if we like it. We got some bananas, 2 things of cherry tomatoes, and some avocados. So I'm gonna make salads with these, the tomatoes and the avocados. Just cut them up together, mix them with a little bit of oil and vinegar and some seasoning, and I like it that way. So I'm gonna do that. We got some rice cakes, the caramel corn rice cakes. I've told you guys before, I like these with peanut butter and honey on them. It's a really good snack or like dessert type thing since it's sweet. And it's also, I think these are gluten-free. So also a good gluten-free snack. I got some gluten-free Oreos because Aldi had them in the Aldi Finds aisle and I could not help myself. Some Pink Lady apples. Apples just sounded good. And some sweet potatoes. Also got 2 packages of just sharp cheddar deli sliced cheese. We have got some ground turkey in the freezer, and I'm gonna make turkey burgers with these this week. We got 3 packages of eggs. We are gonna have eggs for our lunches this week, for the protein in our lunches. So I'm gonna hard boil all of these in the pressure cooker and then distribute them out for our lunch packets. They had salmon on clearance today, so we went ahead and got 3 containers of salmon, and all of this is just gonna go in the freezer. I also got 1 container of these Belvie, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, sparkling water, the lime kinds, because I'm trying to drink apple cider vinegar. It's supposed to be good for your digestion and all sorts of things like that. So I got these to put the apple cider vinegar in because it's like palatable when you put it in some sort of flavored water like this. We stopped at Sheetz on the way back and Corey got this Black Rifle espresso drink. So it is his birthday today. So he got a little bit of a birthday treat. And then I couldn't fit these on the counter, but we got a bag of potatoes and a bag of onions. Tonight for dinner, we are having herbed butter pork chops and baked potatoes. So I hope that this turns out well because the recipe seems super simple. So all we're gonna do is cook these pork chops in the pan, season each side with salt and pepper, cook them in the pan, and then when they are finished cooking, we're gonna make an herbed butter and put it over top of the pork chops. So for the herbed butter, I've got a half a teaspoon of chives, a half a teaspoon of parsley, half teaspoon of rosemary, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme in here. And we're gonna put a 1/4 cup of butter and a 1/4 cup of goat cheese in here too to make the topping. So the recipe calls for fresh herbs, but I've got dry herbs, so that's what we're using. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Okay, let's get cooking. Oh, and the baked potatoes, I'm just gonna put these in the microwave because I don't feel like waiting on them waiting an hour for them to cook in the oven. So in the microwave, they go for 10 minutes. And they are washed already, and I poked holes in the top so they don't explode in the microwave. That is important. Got olive oil in the pan, heating up on medium heat, and I'm gonna salt and pepper these pork chops. So the recipe says to do 6 minutes per side for thick cut, and I think I'm gonna try 4 minutes per side, and then check it with a thermometer and see how the temperature is, because I don't want to overcook it. Let's make the herb butter while that cooks. So I've got all the herbs in here, and you need a 1/4 cup of butter, and you need a 1/4 cup of goat cheese. The recipe says this is optional. I actually have this in the fridge. I love goat cheese. I can't remember what I bought it for last, but it was in the fridge. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a 1/4 cup of this in there. This is 4 ounces. A 1/4 cup is probably like half of this, maybe a little more. I'm probably gonna go with a little more just because I like goat cheese a lot. Here it is. I think I'm gonna put this in the microwave for a little bit, just to soften everything up so I can mix it together. I microwaved it for 30 seconds. See if I can mix it up now. Oh yeah, that's good. Here it is, all combined together. It looks good. Let's give it a taste test. That tastes really good too. I think that's gonna be really good on the pork chops. Okay, they were in 4 minutes on one side and 5 on the other. Let me check the temperature. I can't really tell from that. Let me just cut one. Yeah, I think those are done. 4 minutes on one side, 5 on the other, and these are not the thick cut chops. Here is the finished product with the butter on it, and we've got our baked potatoes in a separate bowl because I like to put like a lot of sour cream and butter on the baked potatoes and smash them up, so that's how we serve those. Here's the finished pork chop with the butter. Let's take a bite. Oop. Taste test. Oh no, I dropped it.
I like that.
Piece, I dropped it. I don't know where it went.
I kind of like that goat cheese. It makes it like kind of creamy, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, just like all melted out, but I like that. It sticks with it. It's really good.
A winner.
A winner.
And it was super easy. Really just cook the pork chops, mix the butter stuff together, and you're done. We recommend it. Tonight's dinner is turkey burgers. So this was in the freezer. We need to use this up. And I'm gonna use just some other things that we had in the refrigerator to make turkey burgers. This is about 2 pounds of turkey that I've had thawing all day. Into the bowl. And let me take my rings off so they don't get dirty. This is 4 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. So the recipe I'm using calls for a pound of ground turkey. I'm using 2, so I'm doubling it. So 4 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. These are just some I found laying in the pantry. Shelf cooking, yay! And a half a teaspoon each of garlic powder and onion powder. It's a 1/4 teaspoon if you're just doing the regular recipe, but it does say to use heaping measurements. And 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. 4. The recipe calls for light mayonnaise, but I didn't have light mayonnaise, so we're using regular. And then salt. So it's a teaspoon, so, well, a teaspoon if you're doubling the recipe. So quite a good bit of salt. Butter. Gonna mix this around and then patty it out. So the recipe says to divide it into 4 patties if it's a pound. So that would be 8 patties for 2 pounds. But I'm probably gonna do it a little bigger than that just because I know we're gonna want more than a 1/4 pound burger for dinner. So we'll probably make 6 out of this. Okay, here are the patties. My light went out, sorry about the light. Patties are done, and for a side, I'm gonna chop up these sweet potatoes and make these into little squares. Cook them in the oven at 375 degrees for about a half an hour with just some olive oil and cinnamon. Tossed in olive oil and cinnamon. We love them like that, they're so good. Okay, here are all the pieces cut up. I could have done a better job of making them all even, but that was not my best chop job. So I've got olive oil here, and I'm gonna drizzle this all over them. No measurements, just enough that it'll coat the outside of them. And then I've got cinnamon. Sorry about the light, my light died. And I'm gonna sprinkle this on top. I go really heavy with the cinnamon because we like cinnamon a lot, and I love cinnamon. I can't get enough cinnamon, so I go really heavy on it. Feel free to just put on as much as you want on yours. So sprinkle this on there, and then just mix them around really well so you coat all the sides. And then we are gonna pop these puppies in the oven for around 30 minutes. Just keep an eye on them and make sure they don't get too brown. I put these turkey burgers on the grill for about 5 minutes per side, and they were cooked really well. Here's the finished product. These sweet potatoes are so good with the cinnamon and the olive oil on them. They're so good. Definitely try this. I'll update you on the turkey burgers after we taste them. Oh, and we're eating them without a bun, but obviously you put it on the bun, put toppings or whatever on it. We're probably just gonna put some ketchup on the side. That's it for this video, you all. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can check out more of my videos. I post every Thursday and Saturday, what's for dinners, grocery hauls, cleaning motivations, day in the life, all that sort of videos. So if you like that, please subscribe and stick around so you don't miss any more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.